It's the Memphis Sports Network, WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, WMFS FM and HD1 Bartlett, WMFS Memphis, ESPN 790 AM and 92.9 FM ESPN.
The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsmans Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. This is bright and early on a Saturday morning, and this is Fifth Saturday. Now, you've got to get into that.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that's right. Fifth Saturday, we need to have some Fifth Saturday music.
Intro, yeah.
Intro from Greg Ratliff, as only he can do that.
Well, Charlie could play something.
Because Charlie is here. Charlie Covington, good morning, Charlie.
Good morning to you, Larry.
Oh, listen to that.
Eugene.
Oh, that's I like that.
We're calling it a trap.
Yeah, calling it a trap. That's what it is.
Sounds
Very
like
good, Greg Ratliff. We're in a trap here and everything. That's good. That will be our fifth Saturday intro. But
hope it's not a bear trap.
No, not a bear trap. No, there is a bear in Fraser, though. Remember that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I heard he's in Bartlett now.
Yeah.
Or in Lakeland. Yeah. Come on. I hope he comes to
There's probably
Germantown.
a hungry bear.
I got chiggers at Shelby Farms.
As big as a bear.
Yeah.
As big as, yeah, big one. Hey, we're glad to have you on with us this morning and this April the 29th. A big event coming up tonight out at Millington First Baptist. Those good folks out there. Wonderful facility, and we're really happy to have with us this morning on Outdoors with Larry Ray, Joseph Brasher. He is the Minister of Education at Millington First Baptist Church. Good morning, Joseph.
Hey, good morning, Larry. Good morning, guys.
All right.
Morning.
Big event. Now, I know this is something y'all probably put together in a week. No, this is something that you have to really work hard. Tell our listeners what's going on at Millington First Baptist later this afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, Larry. We're excited. We've got Clay Dyer that's coming in.
Yes.
And Clay's just got a powerful story. He was born no lower limbs and no left limb and half of a right arm.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he's a professional bass fisherman, and so I have all my limbs and I can't fish, and this guy's professional, man, and it's unbelievable. He's going to come and share his story, and we're just making it a night for guys to just come and relax, hear a motivational story, and be ready to just walk away ready to just go out and just enjoy the outdoors, but also to just love their families and love Jesus more than anything else. So
well, I know
we are excited about it.
Yeah, and this is called the Sportsman's Night Out. There you go. For you guys out there, the Sportsman's Night Out, featuring angler and inspirational speaker Clay Dyer, who I've heard many times, and the see Clay up there is he doesn't really have to say anything.
No, he's very positive.
Yeah, you
very
can get a testimony from Clay by just watching him.
Amen.
Do what he can do, and pretty amazing. And it's called "If I Can, You Can."
That's right.
That's
right. He's got a great great story of just how he hasn't let his physical limitations stop him in any type of way, and so that night, we're kind of changing things up from what we've done in the past, of where we used to have a lot of wild game, and you always had a little something questionable on the table.
Right.
Now you
that
got
makes it a good wild game dinner, right?
So what do you
don't
serve?
really know what to eat.
What are you serving tonight then?
Well, we're gonna have tonight. We're gonna have wild game. It's gonna be provided by our life groups or Sunday school classes, and then we're gonna have a steak dinner.
There you go.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we want guys. You're gonna come out and you're gonna get you a good steak in your belly, and we've got some great door prizes. We're giving away 2 guns. We're giving away a handgun and a rifle.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we've got over $1,000 in door prizes to give away, and we're just looking forward to tonight. It's just going to be a great community event, but a great event for our guys.
And tell them where you guys are located.
Yeah, we're right here on Highway 51, 5010 West Union Road in Millington, Tennessee, and so we're right up here, across from the DMV. Everybody knows where the DMV is. Apparently, in
Yes.
Shelby County.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly.
So that's where we are at, and you'll look for the guys outside, and they'll be set up. You'll see the smoke going everywhere as we're cooking the steaks, and you'll hopefully all of Millington and North Shelby is going to be able to smell.
Oh yeah,
smell the steaks. Man.
You'll
it's
be
going to be
able
a great time.
And folks, even though this is Saturday, I guess you can go to fbcmillington.org. $10 a person for the tickets, $75 for a table of 8, and the vendors will be there, and we'll have a table. Gene Smith will be representing me because I've got to get out of town today right after the show and head up to the Tennessee Outdoor Writers Conference in Paris, Tennessee, or I would definitely be out there. Gene will be out there, maybe Charlie and some other guys from Outdoors with Larry Ray. The vendors are at 4, so you've got 2 hours before you get to eat. So you can, and I know you'll have a lot of vendors. These guys are donating their time, and I don't know how many vendors you'll have, but I know that it'll be interesting just to go out there.
Yes, and the vendors, we're trying to hit a wide range. We're going to have guys that are out there that are doing hunting stuff, fishing stuff. But we also have the Memphis International Raceway, it's coming out about their racing series. Just great atmosphere always whenever we have the vendors that are out there, and bait shops. So you can come up, you can just kind of find a little bit of something just to take home with you.
That's right. 2 hours.
The steak dinner is going to kick off at 6:00.
6:00.
And,
okay.
And you can come up, walk up, buy the tickets. We'd love to have you buy them online, but
you can buy them at the door, though. You can
buy them at the door. Yeah, we're not going to turn anybody away.
Well, you don't. No, because you need to hear, folks. You need to hear Clay Dyer. If you Google him, you'll be blown away by Clay, and just because not only his testimony but his willpower, and I know that's his motto. If I can, you can. And when you see him, you'll understand that. But I know one thing, Joseph. Before we let you go, this isn't. You're not the only one working on this. Volunteers really help, and I always like to signal it. I know you got a bunch of volunteers, don't you?
We do. We've got a great group of guys. We have a men's leadership team headed up by Dennis Carson. But then we've got great guys from all walks of life that, they just they roll up their sleeves, they jump in, and they say, we got to get this done, and it's something. You're exactly right. It's not something we just pop up and say we got to do.
Yes.
We actually started talking about this a year ago.
That's right. You got to. Yeah.
We want the event to represent excellence, and so I'm glad we got guys that are invested in it, and it's really going to be a great night.
Oh, I know
Bring
it
your
is.
young guys out too. Bring your boys out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a family atmosphere.
Where can
more
you
than
get a
anything
steak
else.
dinner for $10 and all the other things that go along?
Oh,
and a
no,
chance to win
no place.
a rifle
I
and
don't know
a
anywhere
gun?
else you can get a good steak for $10.
No, and I promise it's it. Joseph, thank you, buddy, and Gene Smith will be out there, and
Yes, sir.
I'll send some stuff out there for you too, and I'd be there if I could, but y'all go get him and tell Clay hello for me, okay?
All right, will do. Thank you, Larry. Really appreciate you.
Thank you, buddy. Joseph Brasher. All right, out at Millington tonight. And as we said, this is Fifth Saturday, which means Charlie is here. He's got a poem over there. I'm waiting for the right moment. You know, it's hard to think of a poem when Greg is eating a Pop-Tart, right here in front of us,
Yeah, start
So
to drool.
at least he doesn't have a Blackhawk shirt on. That didn't take very long. Huh? You want to comment about that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to talk. No comments are needed. He does have his Cub hat on, but I think his shirt really is typical. This is the most wild shirt he's worn. It's nothing on it. That's black for
I didn't
Blackhawks.
know he owned one like that. Yeah.
Black for Blackhawks. And Gene
That's
is
right.
here,
That's
and Hunter Education man, and he brought his breakfast in here. He's got a.
Yeah, I did. I brought my
It's
tea.
liquid.
Is it liquid?
Liquid,
It's liquid
yeah.
tea.
Liquid tea.
Yeah, and Charlie, what's the title of your poem we're going to hear today?
My 2 cents worth.
Well, that's just that's familiar. I think that's my column for the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News is 2 cents worth. I hope it should be out. The May issue should be out anytime we put it to press, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to surprise some people always with what I write. I never know what kind of picture to run in there too. Everybody wants to know what's your picture going to be the next time because I change it every month. It kind of lets everybody know.
I like the one you're sitting in front of the pigs.
Well, that's that one hadn't been the magazine. That's coming. That was online.
I like that. Yeah.
that was online. That was at one of our family reunions.
Oh, you 14 years old?
14 years old. I knew all those pigs personally. 2 of them were my cousins.
All right.
Yeah. So
They'll squeal on you.
Too.
huh?
Some of them were Razorbacks.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and I don't eat pork during the football season.
Of course not.
Everybody knows that. I let my team take care of itself. But if go to lroutdoors.com, we have all the Bassmaster Classic information here. The new American Crappie Trail. Ron Wong has been everywhere, and he'll be with me up at Paris Landing, and we're hoping that tonight the radio show will win some awards. We'll find out later about that, but I can't wait to do that. But Charlie Covington in studio, Gene Smith in studio, and they're going to offer a lot. Greg Ratliff is taking all of our names down and circling the wrong things that we say. He is our commander-in-chief. We all just saluted Greg.
I'm hoping people cut that article out. You did all the top fishing places, the crappie fishing was in the paper a while back.
Yeah.
I hope somebody puts it on their refrigerator because that was very good information.
Well, it depends on what else they got on their refrigerator.
That's true.
If there's room for it.
If there's room for it and everything. Oh, let's take a break, come right back, and we're going to try to talk about right as rain. Wow, what does that mean? You're going to find out on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
You can find